How hungry are you? You know, at the time of recording, I've just come back from a run. It's a Saturday. Every Saturday I do something called Park Run, which is a sort of free thing you can do actually all around the world. And after Park Run, I went and had a coffee with a couple of mates. And these guys are a little bit older than me. And both of them are planning to retire this year. And they said to me, kind of, you know, what are you planning to do in terms of retirement? I'm in my 50s, and it was like, are you going to get to 60 and quit? And I was like, are you kidding? Like, no way. I feel like I'm just brand new to this. The truth is, for my own trajectory, and I want to tell you about my experience because then I'm going to ask you about yours. I worked in federal government for about 20 years and I kind of worked my way up to a pretty high level. I was at the Australian Embassy in Washington when I finished, and then I dropped down to the bottom and started again in the private industry and worked my way up for about 10 years, I think, and then dropped my way down to the bottom and started in business, and I've been doing business for about the last 10 years. Now, this is what I know. In the Western world, your life expectancy is increasing. I'm reading a book at the moment called Outlive, and as long as you particularly exercising some aerobic stuff and certainly lifting some weights so that your muscles don't go backwards, especially from 50 years onwards, like you can literally expect to live to probably 100. My father passed at 95. My mum is 92 years old. Like, that's quite realistic for me. And so the idea of retiring at 60 is a total non-starter. But for me, I'm hungry as ever. Like, I've been on leave, I've been listening to podcasts, meeting with some friends, thinking about business. I start back at work on Monday and I'm raring to go. I really am. But for you, my question is, you may be like these two friends of mine who had largely been working in the same job most of their life. And so my question is, how hungry are you? And if you're not feeling particularly hungry, if you're not eager to really make 2025 a great year, then I've got some questions about what are you going to do to change that? Because this I know. If you're going to go through the motions in 2025, then you're probably going to go backwards. In every part of healthcare in Australia, the number of practitioners is increasing a lot faster than the population's growing. So here's some questions and I'll finish up. Question number one, what do you need to stop doing to increase your hunger this year? Secondly, what do you need to start doing to increase your hunger this year? Thirdly, what do you need to do less of? Maybe there's something that's helpful, but you're spending too much time. And what do you need to do more of? Because if you don't have decent hunger for growing your practice in 2025, then you will go backwards. And this is not something you want to be doing. Nobody wants to kind of fall off a cliff. We just want to, try to always be growing. In nature, things are either growing or they're dying. And my hope for you is that you're definitely growing. So my question is very simple. How hungry are you? See you next time.